So, hello Divine Feminine or Masculine Cross-Watcher here. If you are clicking on this video before you've seen the Twin Flame reading, I recommend to watch that because I'm just clarifying some energies we picked up on there to get a deeper look and ask 2-3 other questions. Let's see. Yeah, but hey, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111. In your case, Divine Feminines, I will clarify with the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. Yeah, we picked up here today on a feminine that struggles really that she can't be herself. She feels not accepted the way she truly is in her community. She's wearing a mask, playing a role in front of certain people, what really is annoying her. And the reason why this comes up is because you are meant to be your authentic true self, and as long as you're playing a role, the spirit guides and angels will push you, the divine will push you towards taking off the mask. We also have a feminine that may energetically feel the shift in the energies that the masculine is thinking about her, and she also wants to have union, but she's very guarded because of what happened in the past. All the time this energy inside of herself comes up that she feels the masculine wants to take action. She tries to pull away, guarding herself because of expecting another disappointment here. The message of your higher self was change your focus and also go within. With the Hermit, go within, do soul searching and change your focus away from the negative parts. Then the Lovers, the Temperance and the Two of Cups came out. If this happened, if you are able to change your focus away from the negative, away from the past, everything is possible here. And we have to leave behind the Seven of Swords energy to have that movement forward with the Chariot, was another message. So we also got that victim mentality coming up. So that comes from not being your true authentic self. Also maybe thinking that your masculine doesn't accept you the way you truly are, that you're not enough, not good enough, not beautiful enough. I picked up on that beautiful enough because we have the shadow, the temple of my body, and the victim mentality here. So let's see. You are also called to look and see the beauty around you again, seeing the positive things here. So tell me something about take off your mask for the feminine, please. We have the Princess of Cups with the heart chakra. And Temperance again, and the Princess of Swords again with the heart chakra. So two princesses here. What's the page, right? And the Temperance card. So the Temperance card, you already got it from your higher self here, is about deep emotional healing, being spiritually guided. It's about patience and balance. What I pick up on with these page cards, princess cards here with the heart chakra, is you don't have to make a change completely overnight. That's not possible. We can't just decide in the evening, okay, from tomorrow on I show off my true authentic self, even though I always wear a mask, usually. That's not what's expected of you here. That healing and that process takes time. We need patience with ourselves. So do baby steps. Open up your heart slowly but surely. Speak your truth more and more, step by step. Do it little by little. So you will feel more comfortable with, and you also won't shock your environment here. Tell us more about the temple of my body. So a message I also picked up here was that maybe the feminine is not living very healthy at the moment, not taking so much, not nurturing herself, not really taking so much care about her when it comes to her health. And I really feel that this just changed. So it wasn't like this in general. You've made changes when it comes to the things you eat, drinking more water, but there may be a phase right now where you fall back into old behaviors. But again, also that I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not good enough. So what's with that energy, my dear spirit guides and angels, for the divine feminine here? Again, the Hermit, that already was also a message of your higher self, going within, soul searching. Your own light will lead the path. Let go of these fears. This solar plexus chakra is about our fears, but it is about our confidence, our self-esteem, our courage. And by going within and looking deeper why this issue is even there, you will come to a solution here, and finding a way to step by step open up more and show off more of your authentic self. What else with the Hermit here? Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is an energy of, I hear procrastination, and I've picked up on that word before in the Twin Flame read. So the Three of Wands is an energy of yearning, longing, waiting for the ships to come in. But I have to read these cards in regards to the question I've asked, right? And I wanted to know what this Temple of the Body card is about. And I hear procrastination. So you don't want to look deeper when it comes to this issue. But this full moon eclipse brings it up. That's why you feel so annoyed by having to play that role, by feeling not accepted the way you are by your community. But instead of sitting there in the victim mentality and thinking, well, no one likes me the way I am, I always have to play a role. You have to ask yourself, why are you playing a role? It's not about the other ones. I mean, they don't know your true self if you're always playing a role. You don't even know if they would like you. It's just something you assume. But the reason why you are not showing off your true authentic self is inside of you, my dear feminine. I have the Queen of Swords at the bottom, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, so cut this shit out. Speak your truth, be authentic. The Queen of Swords is authentic. She speaks her truth and she cuts out everything that doesn't serve. Trust your intuition. And again, you don't have to make the huge change overnight. So tell us more about the family, friends and guides here. Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is reminiscing about the past, nostalgic feelings. So in the past everything was better. I didn't struggle so much with my family and friends. But this is because you transformed, you've changed, you are coming more and more into your true, authentic self. And through spiritual ascension, our perspective on all things is changing. So you see everything in a different way. So it can't be like in the past. It's not possible. And if I've said this before in the Twin Flame read, as soon as we've changed our perspective, as soon as we are awake, there is no turning around and going back. And sometimes we unfortunately have to accept that through our ascension process, some people in our lives are not fitting in anymore. They were there for a reason, for maybe even many years. But at some point, it's not fitting together anymore. And sometimes we have even to cut out old friendships because it's just no match anymore. The Devil. So it feels toxic. Some people just feel toxic to you here. And it feels toxic to you to have to play that role. Then just don't do it. Stand your ground. You are who you are. And who's not accepting and loving you the way you are is not worth it anyways. Tell us more about the victim mentality here, please. King of Wands. So the King of Wands came also out in the Twin Flame read. So Leo, Sag, Aries. So maybe I pick up on an energy here where the Divine Masculine is a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but let's get more here. So again, I also feel with that victim mentality, that is the reason why you're guarded, right? Because of the masculine, what he did to you in the past, you are already expecting it again. So you are guarded. You don't want to open up fully to this shift that you feel. You can't trust your intuition that the masculine is thinking about you and planning, strategizing how to make things work with you. Because you're already expecting that he will disappoint and hurt you again. But with that victim mentality, this is also an issue inside of yourself. It's not the masculine's fault that you feel that way today. If it not would have been him, it would have been someone else, because we have to understand that we all are attracting what we send out, and someone can just hurt us if we allow it to treat us that way. I know that's a difficult lesson, for sure. Also that seeing the jewel in the teardrop, seeing that everything happens for a reason. What else with the victim mentality and the King of Wands here? Two cards want to come out, the Magician and the Sun. And I have the Emperor at the bottom. So it's really about your masculine here when it comes to this victim mentality. What this is telling me here, I mean, I have the King of Wands, I have the Sun card, what's again Leo, by the way. We have the Emperor, what's Aries, another fire sign, and we have the Magician, what's Gemini. So what these cards are telling me in regards to the victim mentality is that you want to manifest your Emperor. You hope that he's transformed to the Emperor, from the King of Wands to the Emperor. The King of Wands is also that action taker, right? So waiting for action so that happiness can come, trying to manifest it, hoping that he's the Emperor now, but expecting that it's failing. And that is an issue that has nothing to do with your masculine. It's inside of yourself. And again, I feel that this is something you don't want to face with that procrastination I picked up on. There is an issue still, my dear feminines, that comes up at this time here to be healed and transmuted. Tell me about the Seven of Swords here. That was strange. Yeah, the Seven of Swords comes out with the Tower and the Eight of Coins. So the Tower came because of the Seven of Swords. Betrayal, lies, sneaky behavior, deception, destroyed the structure you've had with your masculine. The foundation was destroyed. Nothing left. Heartbreak. So you've already put a lot of effort into this situation with the Eight of Coins. You've put a lot of effort into your healing. I don't doubt this. But there are some rests still lingering energetically that are causing you to think you're not good enough. That are causing you to think that it will just happen again. Maybe it's not meant for me. And this is brought up by this full moon lunar eclipse to be cleared out. So very straightforward message here. At the bottom I have the Queen of Cups again. It came out in the masculine read. He's hoping that you are the Queen of Cups, still open-hearted, loving, giving, and accepting his cup if he's ready to offer it. And as the message for you here, it is to open up your heart again, to let down the guards with the Nine of Wands here. Seeing that the guards are up because of an issue inside of yourself. So let's see. Let's put these a bit up here. What is it what the divine feminine wishes for with her masculine? We already seen that, but I mean, this was very the same card came out for the question what the divine masculine wants with his feminine. The Ten of Coins, commitment, marriage. Same answer to the question. The Chariot, very fast, positive movement forward. Card of Cancer came out before, but the Seven of Swords have to be cut out first. What's the message there? Thinking about the situation a lot here. Eight of Swords, but Eight of Swords is the self-made mind prison, and I really love it in this deck. I always have to show it off because that's perfectly pictured what the Eight of Swords is about. It's self-made. The woman stands in front of the mirror, totally fine, but the picture she sees in the mirror is trapped in between all these swords, and she's blindfolded. But it is just her perception of herself. She is not trapped. She is not blindfolded. The fears are an illusion. So change of perspective, it came already up in your read, that a change of perspective is necessary here. Also not overthinking, please. Use the time that you are still alone wisely to clear out these old energies. Knight of Swords, so waiting for communication here. And the Hierophant, so another card of commitment. High Priestess at the bottom. Trust your intuition, even though you may not have proof yet. This journey is about trust. Trust in your own intuition. Sorry. Trust into the unknown path. If we would have proof, we wouldn't need trust. So the Hierophant is a card of our deep belief system, so also a card of trust and faith. It's about integrity. It's about commitment. That's what you want. You are waiting for your Knight of Swords here to storm in to offer commitment. And you feel it intuitively, that I've said before. So you both have the same wish here. Right away. Same card as the first card coming out to that question. So what is it what the Divine Feminine wants to tell her Divine Masculine? With envy coming up. What else? Woman holding a heart. Let's get them all out first. Thinking man. Indecision. And the throat chakra, and at the bottom I have the man holding a heart. So the main message is here, I'm still here waiting for you. Right? Woman holding a heart is waiting for her man holding a heart. Waiting for communication. What I get with the thinking man and the indecision is, first of all, she wants to tell her masculine, I feel that you are thinking about me, but I also feel that you are still in indecision. The other message I get is here that I feel you're thinking about me to communicate with me and offer you me your heart, but I'm indecisive if I can trust it. The envy card, well, we picked up on a masculine energy here today who is married, so still in another committed relationship. So some of the feminines here may be very envious that someone else is with her masculine. At some point in the twin flame read, I picked up on that the feminine is looking on social media and seeing, well, my masculine is doing obviously very fine with his family. And that brings up envy here. Because feeling the shift, feeling that he's thinking about her, about seeing on social media this happy family stuff, that is what is not an alignment, right? So what is confusing the feminine here? Totally understandable, but just don't look at the social media stuff. So, right? Don't want to go deeper into this, I always say this. Let's get some words from the feminine to the masculine. What would the feminine tell the masculine? What kind of words here, if there would be an open conversation? I would do anything for love. I'd run right into hell and back. So, of course, this is a song of Meatloaf, right? So, maybe the lyrics are meaningful here to some of you. I'm reminded of you in so many ways. Nothing compares to you. Seeing their name, I hear their birth date. Hearing songs that have meaning, speaking through lyrics of songs. So also telepathy. So always led back to their masculine here. I hear can't ignore the signs. So I also have all that damn pride, it's still in the way. So when I have two messages with that, because that pride came up for the masculine, right? But if you have seen the twin flame read, I've asked for the masculine. The card flew out and flew on the feminine side, and I got the message that this card is for both of them. So this card can indicate that the feminine feels that the pride is in the way here when it comes to the masculine. What's true, because there is pride in the way. But the feminine also has her pride, right? That she has to downcast, because you've heard me in the past. I won't do anything here. You have to make that first step. You have to come towards me. I don't do anything. And that is a pride thing too, right? So we have, I was looking for you my whole life, but when I found you, I didn't notice. I see you now. So this usually comes up actually from the masculine to the feminine, if it comes up. But I feel for some of you, it may be something you pick up from the masculine here. And I mean, of course, we also have feminine energies who were not able to see their masculine fully. And for some of you, it may even be that you've already healed that old stuff and now don't see him as that asshole anymore, but finally again as someone who is marriage material here, someone you want to spend your life with. Maybe you were caught up in the pain, the suffering, and the resentment for so long that you couldn't even see anymore what this person means to you. At the bottom I have, I'm so exhausted and tired, I've lost faith. And that's exactly what I also picked up in the twin flame read. That there is not the faith anymore into her own intuition, because she felt it before, she felt shifts before. Got excited and nothing happened, and so disappointed again. She's not trusting here anymore, the feminine. So let's get one last message as an advice from your spirit guides and angels here, from Divine Oracle. Last message, please, as an advice for the Divine Feminine. taking the time to choose wisely. Thank you. Reflection, illusion, self-examination, and distortion. So, distortion is exactly that Eight of Swords, that false perspective of yourself also. Number 13 makes a 4. What is foundation? I will read this card. What you see around you mirrors what you feel within you. The chaos you perceive or experience in your physical reality simply reflects your inner chaos and turmoil. If things are not working well in your outer world, what is it that is not working well within you? This card calls for a thorough self-examination. Do not merely skim the surface. You must dive deep to uncover the truth. This will take time, patience, and commitment. Observe your thoughts and feelings throughout the day and make a note of negative or unconstructive thoughts and feelings. This practice over time will in itself help heal and restore balance into your life. It may be helpful to keep a diary in which you note your thoughts and feelings. What is it that triggers these thoughts and feelings? Journal writing will also help, provided that the journal is for your eyes only. It may also be helpful to seek professional advice from a qualified counselor or health practitioner who has experience in this field. Commit to this reflective journey, be disciplined in your approach, and you will never look back. The rewards will be greater than you ever imagined. Affirmation: my heart is full of love and light. All is well in my world. I feel the peace within me, and this creates peace around me. I observe all I think and feel. Each negative thought or feeling is automatically transformed to love. So, fitting last message here for the feminine. We got many times the message to go within, not avoiding to look at your own shadow here. My dear feminines and masculine cross-watcher, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope you got some help out of it, some support, some guidance. And let me know if you like these feminine, masculine extra things here. And thank you so much for watching. Wishing you all the very best and hope to see you soon. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.